Luigi Mangione spent his first full day in a federal facility known as Hell on Earth. The 26-year-old accused assassin is being held in isolation here at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, known for appalling conditions and rampant inmate.
Just to get this out of the way, the New York Detention Center is on fire. They got 6ix9ine, P. Diddy, and Luigi all in the same jail. Like, all news is going to be focused just on that alone.
Violence. Look, chilling surveillance video shows an inmate stabbed 44 times last April. Miraculously, he survived.
This guy was stabbed 44 times and still managed to survive. And then they just passed that like it was nothing that happened important. What the hell? This guy is the living embodiment of what every rapper wants you to think they are in their songs. Some badass who has enemies everywhere, surviving and being at the top. Well, this guy literally did it. And he got passed by like his shit, nothing happened in it.
After processing, Mangione will be moved to a special housing unit on the 18th floor where he will share common space with a famous prisoner, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who is awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges, which he denies.
Why do they keep sending these guys directly to Diddy? Like, do they want more victims? Like, what is their goal? Why is it always to him?
Breakfast this morning consisted of cereal and skim milk. Lunch was a fish sandwich, baked potato, and green beans. Dinner is Italian, lasagna with meat sauce or pasta fagioli.
These guys are barely getting like any actual food. All that stuff, especially prison food, is just nasty. But due to the jail's reputation, that's literally all they're gonna get.
During the holidays, it's terribly lonely. He will be able to get a holiday visit, assuming visitors are approved. I don't think that will happen at this time.
If he gets visitors approved, there'll be like a line of millions of people just wanting to meet him that day.
Sam Mangle is a prison consultant familiar with the facility. If you were counseling Mangione, what would you tell him to survive?
Try to keep as low profile as possible. Obviously, where he is now, he will be fine. If he is sentenced to time, he will be extorted because of his family. He absolutely will be taken advantage of, whether it's physically, financially, emotionally.
Today, questions are being raised about the massive display of force used when Mangione was brought to New York City. Even Mayor Eric Adams was there to look him in the eye.
It says the mayor looked him in the eyes. This guy's not even staring at him. He's just contemplating his life decisions, man. This is like when someone's like, I'm going to confront this guy. I'm going to do this, this, and that. Show him who's the boss. And then the moment it happens, they shit their pants. Their mouth becomes zipped up and they don't say anything. And then they're willing to talk like they did something amazing and grandiose and how they stood up for themselves when in reality, they were like barely noticeable and everyone forgot about them. Just to brag to like the 2 or 3 people that may care about it and may think he's cool.
I want to send a very clear and loud message that this act of terrorism would not be tolerated in the city.
Calling it terrorism is justified just due to that's what the actual definition is. Using terror in a way to spread a message or belief.
But on social media, there's lots of negative reaction, some comparing it with this scene from the Superman movie, Man of Steel. They're escorting Luigi like he's Superman, goes one crack. They are making him look cool in every shot. Now he'll be seen as a superhero.
Of course, a lot of people are on his side, and of course, it looks super similar to Superman, which I do agree. Even I know people in my life that completely agree with him killing the CEO. And as last video I stated, I don't agree with killing him, but I do agree that healthcare companies are predatory, they are evil, and they take advantage of people. I have heard people compare insurance companies denying people's claims when they need something life-saving equal to them killing them themselves, which is very reasonable. It's like you paid God knows how many years of money down the drain for them to help you in case the moment comes when you actually need them to. And then because they don't see it as financially beneficial, they don't help you, and then your family member dies, you watch them struggle. It sucks to do, and at the end of the day, they were they were partially responsible for that just because they didn't want to help you when the moment required it the most. That's why a lot of people are angry at these companies, and that's why a lot of people celebrated when he died. And a lot of the sentiment for it is agreed upon, not only by a lot of normal people, but by some even famous people as well.